Hello everyone, last video we've been watching the games between the 20 versus 10 iterations neural networks. So this score was 12 points for the newer network and 6 points for the older one. And for those of you who probably missed the previous videos, I need to mention that every iteration consists of only 10 episodes of self-play and 3 epochs of neural network training. So every next model we're testing, well, at least so far, it might change in future. So far, every next model is plus 10 iterations as opposed to the previous ones. Hopefully that makes sense. And today we're going to be watching the match of 20 games, so 10 games, neural network with 30 iterations plays versus the previous video's winner, the 20 iterations. And then we'll swap the colors and play another 10 games with the opposite colors. So let's have a look how this goes today. So I say Python 3, play OK, and old versus new. And now we have the neural network plays with black stones, which are represented by X's, and the old network plays with white stones, represented with zeros. Okay, great. So we start with the putting the stone in the center. Finally, after 30 iterations, it finally learned that it's an incredibly good idea to actually place the stone in the center, which wasn't the case in the previous match. This is already quite a satisfying thing. It still might be not very tactical and sometimes playing quite random moves where like capture could have occurred like at 4-0 for instance. But what is interesting here is that okay, so it can capture but what or to 4, but white can also, okay, yeah, so white is too dumb for this move. Okay, result is 1. Let me quickly inspect. So yeah, white runs out of legal moves and black just have 2 points of territory, and this group is dead. Great. Okay, lost. So where did it start? Yeah, still starts from the center. Okay, starts from the center. Yeah, great. Let's have a look. Trying to split the board into 2 parts. We already know about this strategy. So yeah, definitely plays better in terms of like the strategy has improved. Although sacrifice the stones for nothing still. But anyway, this might be lost. Yeah, this is actually lost. Yeah, so it's not perfect really. But we'll see the eventual score. Well, I don't understand these moves on the board edge, but well, with this move, the last move on 3-1, it sort of starts making sense. So it's trying to surround opponent's group, which is interesting, yeah. Oh, what a move! You should have captured now, or you just lose. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. I would have captured and just won the game. Okay, he finally captures. Great. Okay. Alright. Oh, what have you done? No way. Oh, no way. Yeah. Still not perfect, really. Yeah, it's probably going to... Or is it going to win? Is it going to lose? Yeah, lost. Okay. So yeah, it's not perfect. Definitely not perfect. Every next version tries to work out its very own, I don't know how to call it, like let's call it strategy, you know, which is not the same as the previous version, and mainly based on only this strategy without pretty much taking tactics into account. This is decided whether the new network is accepted or not by playing the match. So what we're witnessing now is also happening after the neural network has been trained per a single iteration. So let's say we have the following scenario. So like 10 iterations in a row. Every iteration we do like 10 games self-play. Then we train the neural network for 3 epochs and won the last game. Yeah. So it's not performing that nicely, but you remember that it's always playing worse with Blackstones for some absolutely unknown reason to me. But anyway, so it just goes like first iteration. Let's say like the first iteration within the next cycle. It might be the 20th, the 21st, or whatever. And then we get started with playing 10 games. Then we train the neural network for 3 epochs. And then we play a match, the new version, like iteration 21 versus iteration 20. So not the gap with like 10 iterations like we try now, but less iterations. And if the say 21 iteration neural network is winning the match with like total score is counted. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, just capture the stone on 3-3, please. Capture the stone on 3-3. Oh, yeah, but good for white that it. What are you doing? I feel like pretty random still. Anyway, yeah. So it's playing the new versus old neural network matches every time the iteration is completed, and based on the results of that play, of that match, it's decided whether the new neural network is accepted for as the basis for the further training or not. Okay, so black won the last game. Okay. And this happens, yeah, over and over again. Over and over again. Yeah, it seems like the older network plays a bit smarter. Well, until it played 2-2 in the center to get rid of potential I. Oh, but yeah, still wins the game, probably, for some reason. Yeah, still wins the game, crushingly. Cool. Whoa! Oh, new strategy to play. Almost in the very corner on the first line. That's weird, but this would bring some new patterns, so the games would be a little bit different. So yeah, human player would play like 1-2 to protect the stone. Yeah, too late. It has been captured. Okay. Yeah, it seems like white winning this as well. Yeah. Not so good so far. Not so good. Technically, it's possible that even like plus 30 iterations, plus 10 iterations over the previous version, potentially still may lose the match against the previous version. Although during the training process, it has been accepted because the games are pretty random at this stage, and it just could happen that during the training process, the games were kind of won. Oh, taking the vital point here. This, you saw this move. Yeah, was taking a vital point, but yeah, still, black wins. All right. By saying taking the vital point, I mean like placing the stone in the place where otherwise the opponent can put the stone there to form 2 eyes. But yeah, so sometimes the moves are very smart. Sometimes they are absolutely dumb. But definitely, you know, I've been mentioning many times earlier that the biggest reason behind this project is not to get sort of a practical thing to play with, but because it doesn't make sense. Like as a human player, whoever plays first and places the stone to the center of the board, splits the board into two parts, and wins the game, no matter what. But yeah, so the interest here is to see these relative changes over the training iterations. So it gets different over and over again, just gets different. Okay, it seems like, okay, no, still black is winning. Okay, still black is winning here. Okay, so it's actually a draw, 5-5. Yeah, interesting. So that's the draw. So means like the newer version is not actually better than the previous one, but we still want to play with the swapped colors, and as I've been mentioning already, so in most cases when the neural network plays with white stones, for some unknown reason, it plays much better. So let's see. Now the neural network is going to be playing with white stones represented as zeros. So let's have a look. Okay, the old network is also yeah, for some reason stopped playing in the center. Yeah, although it still sort of tries to split board into two parts. Yeah, although it didn't play in the center, but tries to split the board into two parts, which is good. Yeah, if the newer version loses this match, I would be really surprised then. The matter of being accepted during the training process would be just the random thing. But yeah, no, it actually kills things. It kills things brutally. Yeah, kills things brutally. Alright, and oh my god, what a beauty it is. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, white wins. White wins. And you just imagine that this is not a 5x5 board, but somewhat a bigger board size. Then playing the move at 1-1, like so, trying to occupy the corner, it sort of makes sense, right? And yeah, so although tactically there are no other moves better than playing the central point, like for instance on the bigger boards, like even 9x9 playing in the center might not be that great idea, especially on 19x19, although the tangent moves are also possible even in the pro games. But well, anyway, so more likely for a casual game of Go is to get started with the okay, lost the game. To get started with occupying territory in the corner, right, and then approaching towards the center. So that's interesting, you know, that's interesting. Yeah. So again, another reason why this may behave in a slightly bit different manner as opposed to the training process is because during the training we're using 25 Monte Carlo simulations, while for the actual play we're using 50 simulations. So it's actually searching a bit deeper as opposed to the self-play. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I could have set this value to 50 there as well. Maybe not, it's hard to say. The smaller number of simulations is better when we want to play many games, but if we're playing just a few games, maybe just having more simulations will result in the better performance. I should have run those tests actually to know for sure, because so far I don't know for sure. Okay. Yeah, lost the game. Yeah, interesting. So far they seem quite equal. Yeah, just thought really maybe I just could have increased the number of simulations, even maybe to 100. Well, maybe that's too much, but I don't know. Just because I only play 10 games during a single iteration. So if I don't, that doesn't take that long. So, well, on the other hand, yeah, the master of the training process, like how long does it take to play those games, is around equal to the time this video is lasting. So that's the real time. So yeah, it's hard to say. Yeah, I probably could have tried the 50 simulations instead of 25 and just see what's going to happen. Maybe that would just save time. Like I would not need that many iterations. So yeah, really lots of experiments still to try. I'm currently on another laptop. I have this training process running at somewhere starting from the 95 iterations and towards the 100s. Yeah, 95 because I messed up along the way. It's no longer like by 10 episodes because I had electricity dropped and the training process, well, it was sort of saved, but I decided to start over from scratch for some reason. Okay, who won the last game? Who won the last game? Yeah, White won the last game. Cool. Yeah, but every next version it just plays differently, and that's really fun to watch. Yeah, we've seen this position earlier. Alright. Okay, another win. Another win. Yeah. Although, hold on a sec, I'm just wondering about this position. Yeah, it's cool. Yes, it should die anyway. Alright. So we have 5-5, a draw, when the newer version has been playing black. So we'll see the score here. I should have actually uploaded this versions as the release to the GitHub repository, so that you guys could have run these experiments on your own if you like. I didn't do that yet, so I only have the local copies on my machine. Okay, who won the game? Yeah, White won the game. What? Oh, yeah, because Black doesn't have where to play, and yeah, we'll get killed after. Yeah, great. I've been working on the game ended condition for quite a bit of time and trying various setups for that sake, and this eventual result, although it's like a little bit weird, it's not really like, since it cannot pass, it would be taking away its own liberties if it can, which may result in losing the game. But somehow things are getting compensated, so eventually it just tries to find a strategy where it can still like win, but not like maybe in a little bit different way than you would have expected from the human player, because it cannot pass. So it's like Go, where you cannot pass, where you are forced to make a move if you can, even if that move makes your position worse and results and leads to losing the game. So that's the thing to bear in mind. Okay, lost. Yeah, this is lost. This is lost. Yeah, end of game. Come on, end of game. So the new network scored 11 points while the old scored only 9 points. So we have the 30 iteration is winning against the 20 iteration in 20 games match. Okay guys, this is it from my side. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video and got excited by these games, and I'll see you in the next video where we will play the match between the 40 iteration version versus the 30 iteration version, today's winner.